Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a review on our baby monitors. So this baby monitor that we have here is the Infant Optics baby monitor. And I've actually seen a lot of our friends have this baby monitor. And so I just kind of wanted to share with you guys what our opinion has been on it, what it's been like for us, and how we actually really like this baby monitor. I mean, it does everything that I would like it to do, and I haven't really had any problems with it at all. So I just wanted to share with you some of the features on it. Maybe if you're thinking about what type of baby monitor to get, I hope this will be helpful for you. And if you're thinking of getting a new one or something like that, if you have issues with the one that you have, yeah, so this will be helpful for you. So let's get on with the video. So later on in the video, I'll be showing you guys how we have it set up and configured in Jonah's room. Right now he's sleeping. I can show you what he looks like. I'll be showing you guys a lot of like the things that we like, the configuration on the screen and things like that as this video is going on. So yeah, this is what it looks like. In Jonah's room, we have it set up on his wall, so it's like mounted to his wall, and that was something that Nestor did pretty early on. When Jonah was still pretty young, we had actually it set up on this nightstand. So Jonah slept in a bassinet next to my side of the bed, and so we had it propped up on like it was pretty like a configuration. We had it set up on like shoe boxes and on books. We probably could have done it better, but that's just the way that we knew that it wasn't going to be like that for forever, so that's just the way that we had it set up at that time. So the baby monitor would just point into his bassinet, and I would use that mostly for his naps, and then at nighttime I didn't really use the baby monitor because I was sleeping next to him, so obviously if he was going to cry, I was going to hear him. But now we have it mounted to the wall, and we haven't had any problems with that. The cord does drape down, but it's behind the chair, so there's not like any risk of him like pulling on it or anything like that, and it's been a great configuration. This is how we have it set up in Jonah's room. It is obviously plugged in, so it has to always be plugged in. And we have this mount that we just got from Amazon. I think that it was pretty easy to get set up. I don't know because I didn't actually do it. But anytime I need to like take out the actual camera from the baby monitor, it's always super easy to do. So that's been really nice. It just has to you have to like take out the cord and then take off the camera, and then it's and just super easy. So yeah, that's how we have it set up. And as you can see, we have like a good view of Jonah from the camera. As you can see, we have a good view of him into his crib, and really don't have any issues about like when he's like me not being able to see him at any point. I mean, this is like the other side of the room, so pretty much almost anywhere he is in the room, I can see him. So sometimes actually I'll use the baby monitor if I'm like out in the kitchen and I'm cooking or something like that, and he is in his bedroom. I'll go and grab the baby monitor so I can keep an eye on him when he's in there and I'm cooking or preparing something. So that's been really nice too, that I can see him pretty much anywhere he is in his bedroom with the baby monitor. The next thing I wanted to talk about is like the sound and the features and stuff like that. So it can get pretty loud. There are these little light things right here, and as if he's like crying a lot, this will turn red, and so it'll go up the louder he is. And I'll show you guys how loud it can get. It can get pretty loud, but I usually keep it up at the 3 line. And that's how I know at night that I'll still be able to hear him. So I have that, and this is also not through Wi-Fi or anything like that. So if this doesn't hook up to my phone, we just hook it up to the actual camera itself, and it like pairs through, I don't know, whatever science that is. I don't know if it's like radio or whatever, but yeah, that's how it works. And then so we have the sound. I can change the brightness on it, which I don't usually change. Sometimes I will, but not really too often. This is a timer for how long it takes for the baby monitor to go in sleep mode. So I know like after 3 minutes, this will just like it'll still be on, but it'll go into like the screen will go black, but I could still like turn it on and hear the sound and things like that. So this is to make it so that it's zoomed in. So I usually just leave it zoomed out. there is an alarm. I've never used the alarm function, so I don't really know like what it sounds like or anything like that, but it does have that. There's a 2-hour, 4-hour, and 6-hour. This is something that I actually really like. So there's like you can add multiple cameras to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. So there have been a couple of times, like I said, we have a few friends who have the same baby monitor, and there's been a friend of ours that we've actually like gone over to their house. Like we spent the night there before, but then Jonah's like we've stayed pretty late there before, so Jonah slept in a pack and play at their place, and they have the same baby monitor. So we forgot this part of it and had only brought the camera part of it, and so we didn't know what to do. And so since they had the same one, we were able to hook up the camera to their baby monitor, and it was able to like scan through it. So I was actually able to get like a look of what that would look like if we had two cameras and I wanted to be able to use just the one baby monitor for the two cameras. So it was super easy to pair. And then when we did have both of them, unfortunately there wasn't like a split screen, if that's something that you guys are looking for. But there was it would scan through it. So I don't know how long it was, maybe like every 30 seconds or so, it would go from one camera to the other. And so we were able to like keep an eye on both of our boys without having to like compromise like who we were watching or whatever it was. So yeah, I actually really liked that feature. And then this one is just like an alarm for when the battery runs low. So the battery on this is pretty good. I will say it does run out by the end of the day, so I always charge it overnight when it's next to on my side of the bed. But the battery runs out maybe like, I really don't know, maybe like every 5 hours or so. So I'll leave it. It's uncharged for his first nap. It's not charging during his first nap or his second nap, and it's maybe like around like 9 or 10 that it starts to die in the evening. So like he's been sleeping for that's why I'm saying I think like 5 hours or something like that. So the battery life on it is pretty good. And I know that we only have a 2-bedroom apartment, and so it's not like I'm going from one side of the house to the other. So with the connection too, I haven't really had too much of an issue with like it like losing connection in certain parts of our apartment. So that's been pretty nice too, that it's not like the connection is bad on this either. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is the temperature. So it does have a temperature reading on it. I'm not sure how accurate this is. I know that a lot of baby monitors don't have a lot of like super accurate temperature, but I would say I think it's pretty accurate. So that's been really nice too, that it is pretty accurate. I will also say too, it has this, like I was talking about the connection, it does have an antenna. I don't usually put this up too often. Sometimes if it's giving me issues, I will. And then it has a kickstand too, which is pretty nice. So it also has a sleep function. So like I said before, how it will turn off, there's like a sleep mode. It does have a sleep function that I can turn this off and I can still hear it. So let me show you guys that. So right now it's at, I think you guys might be able to hear that. It's on, you can hear the volume still. I turn it on sleep mode, and you can still hear it. And so I will do that at night, because it doesn't look very bright, but it feels pretty bright when the rest of the room is dark. And so I'll leave the screen off while I'm going to sleep, so it's not like in my face, because it's like literally like right there and I'm sleeping right here. And so yeah, it could be super bright, but that's how I do it, so that I can still hear him when I'm sleeping at night. And so I think that's all that I have for you guys today. Oh, there is also a talk function too. So we don't really use this at all. Here, I'll show you guys. There's a talk function right here. So if he is like doing something that maybe he shouldn't be doing, or if we're trying to like soothe him or something at night, which I like never have to do, there's a talk function here so that he could hear me if I talk through this. Yeah, so that's nice too. I've also seen a friend of mine, she was like singing, this is for her baby was older at this point, I think she was 2. She was singing to her through the baby monitor. So if you're going to use it for something like that, this would also be great for that. Sorry, I'm talking with the, so yeah, if you're going to use it for something like that, this talk function is also here. That can be really handy if you like need to say something to them or sing to them or whatever it is to kind of like soothe them or calm them down. So I think that is all that I have for you guys today. If you guys have any questions about this baby monitor, about our experiences with it, anything that I missed in this video, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!